Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the second match of this campaign. And this is Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the second match of this league campaign. Promises to be exciting between both teams. We have one pro sport donned in the white and pink jersey, and you have the S.Soccer International that's wearing the green and blue jersey. I'll run quickly to the team list that I have here for S.Soccer International. You have Owolabi Quadri in goal, Adetola Olawale, Ukachukwu Chisom, Olumuyiwa Akim, Okoronkwo Uchenna, Idris Amo, Olarinwaju Gafar, Rahman Sultan, Olarinwaju Alabi, Ahmed Idris, and Isiaq Shitu in the starting 11. On the substitutes bench, you have Adisa Sahid, you have Jola Osho Tohib, you have Tohib Mustafa, and Olabisi Ayola, and the coach for the S.Soccer International is Coach Akeju, assisted by Coach Wasiu. On to the One Pro Sports team list. Right here you have Azan Amoni in goal, you have Gabriel Lekon and Adeni Mujab as the centre backs, you have Jafar Mohammed as the right back, and Olamilekon Oshobayo as the left back. You have Okoli Frederick leading the attacking line, Godwin Ikenna and Onyema Ikechukwu on the flanks, while Ogaga Peter is holding the defensive midfield position, and Ekene Joseph as well as Monday Christopher will be assisting Okoli Frederick in terms of the striking output. On the substitutes bench for One Pro Sport team, we have Njoku Emmanuel, we have Michael Taiwo, Chidinma Nwagu, Ariwola Yusuf, Latif Azan, Amodu Taiwo, Olokpade Mifdal, and they are coached by Coach Chooks. And the first half has started already. As you can see, both teams, it's still goalless. Both teams are trying to size things up in terms of getting things for themselves. And the center man, the referee for the match itself, is right here in the middle of the play. That's Jafar Mohammed right there, nodding the ball, and the ball is right now with Adeni Mujab, and then it locates Onyema Ikechukwu right there with that team, and then he's looking for Godwin Ikenna, but that's a very good block. That's the first corner kick. That's the first corner kick of the match, and that's poorly played. And that's another corner kick for the One Pro Sport team. Two quick corners in succession for the One Pro Sport team. This one taken by Onyema Ikechukwu once again, and this time around they hope he puts in a decent cross. Well, to the near post, that's been cleared up, and not fully cleared, but right now the Soccer International team are getting it off, and it's still caging in there. They are yet to get the ball out entirely, and that's darted out for throwing. Oh, it's been saved. Ikechukwu Onyema with the ball right now. Ikechukwu, a return pass, and that's been intercepted as well. I think both teams are yet to really get control of the match. They're still struggling to make things happen in terms of having a clear-cut chance. That was Rahman Sultan trying to make it happen there for his team, but he's been tripped, and there's a free kick for the S.Soccer International team. Free kick taken quickly, and it's down the right hand side. The cross comes in, and right about now it's Ukochukwu Chisom who attacks the ball, but that's blazed over the bar, and it's a goal kick for the One Pro Sports team. The first effort at goal for Super Soccer International coming from Ukochukwu Chisom. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't able to keep his attempts below the bar, and we have a goal kick right there. Oh, that's the first yellow card of the game. Surprisingly, it's been issued to the goalkeeper, Azan Amoni of the One Pro Sport team. And I'm not so sure why. I think it has something to do with his gloves. I think his gloves was off just before, he attempted to take that goal kick. Or does it have to do with his jersey number? I'm not certain yet. And you can see the referee speaking to the captain there, Ogaga Peter, for the One Pro Sport team. And I think that has been resolved. I think it had more to do with his gloves. Yes, I think that's what it had to do with. Corner taken quickly, and a short one right there. An inter-exchange of passes between Gabriel Lekon and Adeniyi Mujab, the two centre-backs for the One Pro Sport team. And right about now, they're still confident on the ball. That's the One Pro Sport team playing from behind, trying to build up play. And right now it's Gabriel Lekon who is just pushing, tries to locate Ikechukwu Onyema, but that's been intercepted, and that's well played by Monday Christopher, who has dug deep. I mean, he's a striker yet. Look at him coming so deep. It reminds you of Roberto Firmino having to drop deep to get the ball. And let's see, this is Jafar Mohammed on the ball. And oh, that's a misplaced pass. And now this is an attacking threat from the Super Soccer International team, but it's been crowded, and that's an infringement right there. An infringement on Isiak Shitu. And free kick has been taken quickly as well, an attempt at goal, but that's been blocked. And I think both sides are yet to really get a grip on the game. Onyema Ikechukwu played on there, but that was a heavy pass, and the ball was out for throw-in to the Super Soccer International. That's a beautiful attempt and a decent save there by Azan Amoni, and that came in the 13th minute of the match. That's a decent attempt by Lumuyiwa Akim of the Super Soccer International team, and Azan Amoni having to stretch himself to produce that brilliant save. 13 minutes played, and it's still goalless, but both teams are really getting at it now as we hit the 15-minute mark. I beg your pardon. It's a corner kick to the Super Soccer International team, courtesy of that brilliant save from Azan Amoni in goal for One Pro Sport team. And you have Ukochukwu Chisom on the corner kick right here. He plays it. It's not a really decent cross, but that has been intercepted by Ikechukwu Onyema. And can this be a counter-attack? It's been disrupted, and it's a throw-in to the One Pro Sport team. Throw-in taken by Jafar Mohammed for the One Pro Sport team, and that's actually a handball. Yes, it's been detected by the referee, and the referee has blown for the handball. Free kick taken quickly, but ref pulls back play because the ball was in motion when the free kick was quickly taken. It's Jafar Mohammed, the right back, is taking the free kick shot, And right now it's with Godwin Ikena, who tries to spread the pass down to Olamilekan Oshobayo on the left hand side, but that's been intercepted as well. And it's right now with Ahmed Idris of the Super Soccer International, who got tripped. And it's a free kick to Super Soccer International, taken quickly, but that would be a misplaced pass. And Jafar Mohammed couldn't get that out for a throw-in, but he's done so well to get the ball back. And now it's with Gabriel Lekon, who finds Monday Christopher, but that's been overhit, and it's a throw-in to the Super Soccer national team. And the ball is with Olumuyiwa Akim for the Super Soccer national team. And right now they're trying to build, but Ahmed Idris gets disrupted there. And it's the captain, Ogaga Peter, the defensive midfielder for One Pro Soccer team, who was able to break the attack right there. A couple of misplaced passes from both teams. I understand quite well we're just within 20 minutes of the match, but at this level you expect the players to be more cautious and more accurate with their passes. That has not been the case thus far, and I'm sure Coach Chooks for the One Pro Sport team, as well as Coach Akeju for the Super Soccer International team, will be concerned with regards to a handful of misplaced passes by their teams. Adeni Mujab with the ball right there for the One Pro Sports team, drives up the middle, tries to locate Ikechukwu Onyema, who is onside, and he gets a dazzling run in. Is that the first pass? That's been flagged for offside by the linesman. Ikechukwu Onyema has been flagged for offside by the linesman there, and that's a goal kick taken quickly as well. I think the tempo of the game is really high, both teams on a fast pace, and that's a diving header backwards to the goalkeeper by Jafar Mohammed, and that's brilliantly controlled by Azan Harmony in goal for the One Pro Sports team. He locates Olamilekan Oshobayo on the left hand side of his defense, and Oshobayo passes back to Adeni Mujab, who is under a bit of pressure but is able to pass to Gabriel Lekon. Gabriel Lekon with the ball, trying to size it up, and One Pro Sports team trying to build from behind. That has been disrupted again by Olaiwaju Gafar, but they've gotten the ball back, and both teams need to do better with regards to ball possession, how they're able to retain the ball. It's one thing to have the ball, it's another thing to be able to control it in terms of how you retain the ball and what you do with it. Ogaga Peter doing so well, skipping past two players in there. That's quite credible from the defensive midfielder, and is able to locate Godwin Ikena on the left hand side. Godwin Ikena can't get past his man, and that's, wow, the referee blows for an infringement in favor of Godwin Ikena. I felt it was otherwise. He couldn't get past his opponent, and then his hands was right there on Ukachukwu Chisum of the Super Soccer team, but the referee and probably the linesman got a better view than I did from my own spot. So it's a free kick to the One Pro Sport team, and Jafar Mohammed is on the free kick. The right back hoping to put in a decent cross, and you have five players, I beg your pardon, trying to attack this, taken to the near post, and then that's been headed clear. And the danger is still lurking, but Olumuyiwa Akin has been able to clear that. And then right now it's Ukachukwu Chisum on the attack. It's 4 against 3. 4 against 3. It's a counter attack. That's a misplaced pass. 4 against 3 it was at the time, with Super Soccer International having a numerical advantage on that counter attack, but they couldn't make it count as play was disrupted. Now the ball is with Adeni Mujab, the centre back for the One Pro Sport team, and Olamilekan Oshobayo, I beg your pardon, who was with the ball earlier. Now it's right now with Onyema Ikechukwu, and this is down the flank as well for Monday Christopher. He gets control of the ball. Can he put in a decent cross? Passes back to Onyema Ikechukwu, who sizes it up, takes a cross, and that's quite far off. A decent attempt, but it's quite far off. He couldn't get his shot down, and that's a goal kick to the Super Soccer International team. Goal kick taken quickly by the goalkeeper Owolabi Quadri, but there's been a misplaced pass, and this could be the opening goal right now. Monday Christopher's shot has been blocked, and it's been cleared for a throw. I think both teams have a real possibility of getting a goal in this first half. We've seen flashes of brilliance here and there, although we've not really had a dominant team in terms of, dominant plays and positions and what have you. possessions, I beg your pardon, or what have you. We've seen more of misplaced passes, but the attacking threat is definitely present. And that's the goalkeeper there, Olabi Quadri, throwing the ball out. And a bit of pressure there from Godwin Ikenna. And right now, Godwin Ikenna is still with the ball for the one pro sport team. He locates his striker, Okoli Frederick, and he gives it to Ogaga Peter, the captain, and his shot is blocked and deflected into the path of Okoronkwo Uchenna for the soccer pro team, Super Soccer International team. And that's quite surprising that there was a disruption of play there between the two one pro sport team players. Lack of communication, you want to see. And the player is on the floor. That's Onyema Ikechukwu. Yes, that's Onyema Ikechukwu. The lack of communication was between Onyema Ikechukwu and Monday Christopher. Both players going for the ball at the same time when Monday Christopher was lining up to take a shot at goal. And he's still limping. That's Onyema Ikechukwu, but he seems to be shaking off the pain. I don't know if it has something to do with his ankle or his knee, but right about now, Coach Chooks has nothing to worry about as he's right back in play. And this is the Super Soccer International team trying to make it happen, but that's been disrupted again. That's a pass from Olaiwaju Gafar trying to locate Adetola Olawale on the right-hand side of the pitch, but that has gone out for a throw. It's a throw to Super Soccer International, taken, but it's been nodded off and the danger has been cleared out. It's Okoli Frederick up against the two centre backs for the Super Soccer International team, and he has been dispossessed. Ukachukwu Chisom with the ball right about now. That's a lovely turn there by Olumiwa Akim for the Super Soccer International team. Tries to locate. Oh, that's beautiful play in there, and oh, the ball has been intercepted as well. And Okoli Frederick is all alone for the for the one pro sport team, and it's just been marshaled by the two centre backs for the Super Soccer International team. That's a heavy pass right there by Ogaga Peter trying to locate Onyema Ikechukwu, but that was hit too long and it's out for a throw. Ukachukwu Chisom with the ball right now, and is able to locate his teammate. And this is Rahman Sultan with the ball. Oh, skips past one challenge, but it loses possession of the ball. And right now it's with Olamilekan Oshobayo, the left back for one pro sport team, as they are pushing, and it's with Ekene Joseph, their supporting striker right there. Can Okoli Frederick get to this? He gets it, he's able to keep it in play, and it's with Olamilekan Oshobayo again, the left back. He puts in a decent cross with his weaker foot, the right foot, but it's too much as he couldn't locate the striker right there. And Ukachukwu Chisom of Super Soccer International with a clearance. Again, both teams oh, that's an infringement spotted there by the referee. Both teams trying to size it up, trying to tweak things. We've seen crosses put in, we've seen defense splitting passes, maybe a bit of inter-exchange of passes as well between strikers trying to penetrate down the middle, but overall we've not really had clear-cut chances in the game. It shows you how cagey it is, how defensive, how cohesive the defenses are for both teams, and we hope that we get a goal prior to the end of this first half. Ukachukwu Chisom right now with the ball. That's intercepted by Monday Christopher, who holds his ankle. I think he got clipped in there by Olaiwaju Gafar. That's a free kick for the one pro sport team, which will be taken by Jafar Mohammed. Taken quickly, he locates Gabriel Lekon, the centre back. Gabriel Lekon does so well to skip past the challenge of Olaiwaju Alabi, and that has been cleared off for a throw. Mohamed Jafar with the train, and he's been dispossessed as well of the train. And the ball right now is Ahmed Idris. Ahmed Idris locates his teammates down the flank there, and the ball down the middle you have Olaiwaju Gafa under a bit of pressure, and right now it's Ahmed Idris, and the referee has spotted another infringement. Surprisingly, we're having the first substitution of the game, and it's Monday Christopher, the striker for the One Pro Sport team, that is coming out, and his replacement is Unjoku Emmanuel. I don't know if that has to do with injury. Do not forget that just few minutes ago, less than 2 minutes precisely, he was holding his ankle. So there's the possibility that that substitution happened because of an injury to Monday Christopher, the striker of One Pro Sport team, who has now been replaced by Unjoku Emmanuel. And that's a comfortable catch by Azan Amoni of the One Pro Sport team, as throws it quickly to his centre back Adeni Mujab, who does so well to skip past two challenges. And the ball right now is Olamelekun Oshobayo, who is pushing up front, trying to support the attack, and then he makes his run, makes out the run of Onyema Ikechukwu, who surprisingly can't control the ball and loses possession of it. Throwing to the Super Soccer International team. Throwing taken quickly. Ahmed Idris is the target, but that was too long. Ogaga Peter, the captain of the One Pro Sport team, with the ball right now, and that was a lunge. That's a kick against his opponent, which has been spotted by the referee. Free kick to the Super Soccer International team. It's 27 minutes played in this match thus far. It's still goalless, 0-0, and both teams are still yet to carve out a clear-cut chance in terms of goal-scoring attempts. We've seen flashes, as I said earlier, in terms of decent crosses, but either such crosses being overhit, wherein the striker can't connect with it, or such crosses being intercepted. Well, we've seen a handful of them, and it gives you an inkling to the kind of offensive tools or the offensive attempts that both teams are going forward to. That's another cross right there, but that has gone over the line, and that's a goal kick to the Super Soccer International team. Let's see if before the end of the first half, the team will be able to carve out a clear-cut chance and get the opening goal of this match. It's still cagey, and both sides are kind of playing with cautious right about. Goal kick taking shot by the goalkeeper in goal, Owolabi Quadri, for the Super Soccer team. Ukachukwu Chisom loses possession there. Jafar Mohammed plays it on, and this is Ekene Joseph with the ball. He's trying to locate Emmanuel Onyema Ikechukwu, but that's too much a pass, and that's a comfortable catch by Owolabi Quadri in goal for Super Soccer International. And now this is the Super Soccer International team coming up, and that's a pass, very good one, trying to locate Olumiwa Akim, and you have Azan Amoni quickly off his line to make the clearance, which is a decent one, a very good one. Now Okoli Frederick, the striker of One Pro Sport team, has been penalized by the referee for that infringement on his opponent, the infringement on Idris Amo, the centre back for the Super Soccer International. Both players contested for the ball aerially, and Okoli Frederick, due to his height, outmuscled and probably placed an elbow on his opponent. So that's an infringement. Olumiwa Akim with the ball right now, trying to locate Adetola Olawale on the right hand side, and that's been intercepted as well. Onyema Ikechukwu placed on the run by Unjoku Emmanuel, who just came in for Monday Christopher, that got injured, but that was too much, and it's a throw-in. But the referee has spotted the player on the floor, on the pitch, yes, and the player will have to receive medical treatment. That's Isiak Shitu for the Super Soccer International team, and you can see the medical official right with him, trying to attend to him. I don't know what it is. I think it has something to do with his shoulder. Yes, you can see him touch it. It's his left shoulder, and it's probably the way he landed, because I know he contested for the aerial ball a few seconds ago. So there's the possibility that he landed on the shoulder, and I just hope it's not a case of a dislocated shoulder right there. You can see the ice packs placed on it. Let's hope it's nothing serious in terms of injury to Isiaq Shitu's shoulder. Players continued for the time being as Super Soccer International are playing with a man down, but they're not under any pressure right now because One Pro Sports team aren't attacking yet. So the ball is still in possession of now the ball is in possession of One Pro Sports team, and can they make their numerical advantage count at this stage? No, that pass has been intercepted. Ball now with Olomuyiwa through Alabi. That pass is just too much. It's 32 minutes played right about now, and it's still goalless between the One Pro Sport team and the Super Soccer International. This is grassroots football at its finest, as you have raw talents on display. They have the energy, they have the stamina, they have the potential as well. As I said, it's raw, but you can definitely tell that these players are definitely good to go. Adetola Olawale with the ball right now, trying to locate Olomuyiwa, but that has been intercepted by Jafar Mohammed, the right back for One Pro Sport team. And right now the ball is with Okoli Frederick, the striker for One Pro Sport team. Is able to give it play out to Onyema Ikechukwu, but that's quite far. The cross comes in, and it's a corner kick to the One Pro Sport team. 33 minutes played, still goalless. We're yet to really see a clear-cut chance from both teams. Corner taking shot and quickly, but the cross comes in and it's way off the mark. Ball goes out for a goal kick that has been taken quickly by the goalkeeper Olabi Kodri, who locates Chisom Ukachukwu, but his pass has been misplaced in an attempt to locate Olomuyiwa again. Jafar Mohammed with the throws out to Okoli Frederick. Frederick trying as much as possible to control the ball, and right now it's with Adeni Mujab, who locates Olamilekan Oshobayo, the left back, and it's back to Adeni Mujab, and there's an inter-exchange of passes there between Mujab and Ikechukwu Onyema, but the attempt by Adeni Mujab is way off target, and that's a goal kick to Super Soccer International team. Roughly 35 minutes played, goalless. I think both coaches will begin to be concerned with the lack of a clear-cut goal-scoring chances. They've not really created that opportunity. It's almost like both teams have a compact defensive line, and I'm sure both coaches going into halftime will be looking at how to explore the spaces behind the defenses, because both teams, when they are with the ball, they play a high line of defense that can easily be exploited when you have a pacey striker and a very good passer of the ball on the counter-attack. So right about now it's with Gabriel Lekon of the One Pro Sport team, and it's Onyema Ikechukwu with the ball right now. Olamilekan Oshobayo, One Pro Sport team just passing the ball around, trying to build up play, and it's still one of those passes that are not incisive. It's just more about knocking the ball around. Oh, this is beautiful done. The goalkeeper is off his line, and is that a penalty? Yes, the referee gives it. It's a penalty. That was a very good pass there by Okechukwu Onyema. That was a very good pass, trying to locate Godwin Ikenna, and for the goalkeeper for Super Soccer International, Owolabi Kodri, he had to rush off his line. Unfortunately, he couldn't get there on time, and he committed the infringement, which has resulted in a penalty and a yellow card issued by the referee to the goalkeeper Owolabi Kodri. Now this is a very good chance for One Pro Sport team to get the lead. We've talked about the lack of a clear-cut goal-scoring chance. Now this is from 12 yards. The big question is, we can see Okoli Frederick right there over the ball, the Langren striker for One Pro Sport team. Can he beat Owolabi Kodri over 12 yards? Okoli Frederick against Owolabi Kodri. 12 yards. and that's the distance between the ball and the goal. And you can see Coach Chooks talking to Ogaga Peter, the captain of one pro sports team, on the sideline. I don't know what it is. It's Okoli Frederick against Owolabi Quadri, and that's well taken. And it's the first goal of the match. Should the goalkeeper have done better? Possibly, probably. Well, I mean, because the sports kick seemed more centralized than played to a particular position. But regardless of what it is, the ball is at the back of the net, and that's what matters most in football. 1-0. Okoli Frederick getting the goal for the one pro sports team from the sports kick. Hopefully this livens up the game, and then we'll see more goals as the game progresses. We're roughly into 40 minutes of the match, and it's one pro sports team leading by a lone goal against the Super Soccer International team. Okoli right there with the challenge, and then the ball has fallen to Ekene Joseph, but he's been dispossessed of the ball, and right now it is with Rahman Sultan who has given it to Idris Amal under pressure. Free kick taken quickly, and referee draws play back because the ball was in motion when the free kick was quickly taken. Idris Amal of the Super Soccer national team on the ball, and he plays it short to Olaiwaju Gafar. Olaiwaju Gafar passes to Ukachukwu Chisom. Ukachukwu Chisom down the line is able to locate Olumuyiwa Akim, but his attempted cross has been blocked, and that's going to be a corner kick to the Super Soccer International team. And you have the left back for the Super Soccer national team, Ukachukwu Chisom, over the corner kick. Let's see how he takes it. The last time he took it to the near post, now he takes it. It's a decent cross in, and that's a beautiful attempt there by Adetola Olawale, the right back for the Super Soccer national team, on his weaker foot. His left foot, it must be said, and he wasn't too far away. But that's the last action for the first half, and the referee has blown his whistle. 1-0 it is, with one pro sport team leading the Super Soccer International team. The goal coming via Okoli Frederick's 41st minute strike from the spot, having with the goalkeeper Owolabi Quadri well beaten in that contest between Okoli Frederick and Owolabi Quadri. 1-0 it is. So much to talk about for both coaches. A handful of misplaced passes, and the inability to carve out a clear-cut scoring chance would also matter, especially for Coach Akeju of the Super Soccer International, because his team I go down at the stage. But it must be said that the second half looks more promising. And that's the commencement of the second half by referee Abiodun, who is the center referee for this match. And it's Ukachukwu Chisom right now with the ball. Oh, that's overhit, and that'll go out for a throw-in. It's still 1-0 with the goal coming from the sports kick in the 41st minute by Okoli Frederick, the striker for the One Pro Sport team. And it's 1-0, One Pro Sport team 1, and 0 to the Super Soccer International. I'm more intrigued with how Coach Akeju would have set up this team for the second half, because right now we can see a back line of 5, and it's almost like a 5-3-2 formation right now, trying to show up the defense. But let's see how they would square up when they're in possession of the ball. That will probably give us an inkling to how the setup is right now for the Super Soccer International team. And right now it's Ukachukwu Chisom with the ball, and then passes it down there to the left. And oh, that's well done. That's beautiful. Because the cross comes in, and it's well cleared. And there's still the danger there. Oh, that's well intercepted as well. And right now the ball is with Ekene Joseph, the supporting striker for the One Pro Sport team. Tries as much as possible to locate Okoli Frederick, but that has been intercepted as well. And both teams showing their defensive mettle. Azan Amonik, the goalkeeper for the Supers. Oh, clears the ball. Okay. Clears the ball off, and that's a throw-in to the Super Soccer International team. Throw-in taken quickly, and a cross comes in that has been blocked. Seems he would let the ball go out for a corner kick, and that's what he's just trying to do. And the ball is out for a corner kick. Corner kick, the first one of this second half, goes to the Super Soccer International Academy. Corner kick taken quickly and shot, and the shot comes in from Oluwarewaju Gafar, but that's wide. He struck it beautifully, but he couldn't direct it to go. And right now it seems like as much as they'll be probing, they're also going to attempt long-range shots from outside the box to catch the goalkeeper unawares. Which, I mean, it's all about mixing it up. You don't want to be predictable in your attacking pattern. So I think it's a good one for the Super Soccer International team. Let's see how they fare going into the second half. Into the second half of the game. And that's an infringement right there. Free kick taken by Oluwarewaju Gafar, taking shots, and he's under pressure a bit, but he's been able to skip past. And now it's with Adetola Olawale back to Oluwarewaju Gafar. Gafar plays it backwards to his defender, and it's all about keeping possession for them at this point in time. This is a counter attack. This is beautifully done, but Okoli Frederick couldn't control the ball, and he missed out on that as Okoronkwo Uchenna for the Super Soccer International team is able to intercept. Okoronkwo Uchenna with the ball, plays it out to Adetola Olawale on the right hand side. Adetola's pass is intercepted, and now this is a brilliant attack there. Oh, that's a push. That's a push, and it's been spotted by the referee. Free kick to the One Pro Sports team. Taken quickly as well by Njoku Emmanuel, and it was passed to Adeni Mujab, who was able to locate this. Oh, that pass was overhit, and right about now that's a goal kick to the Super Soccer International. Now this is an attempt at goal, but that's been well shielded by the defender, and the goalkeeper Wulabi Kodri comes out to collect it calmly. It's still 1-0 right here. Both teams are really having a go at it offensively, and it's just a matter of time before we have another goal in this match, it seems. And that's that's struck beautifully, but it goes out, and it's a throw in. Yes, it is a throw in right there. Adetola Olawale with the throw-in, and ouch, that's a high foot. Yes, that's a high foot by Gabriel Lekon, and it's been spotted by the referee. And Olaiwaju Gafar quickly takes the free kick from Ahmed Idris, and locates to Kachuko Chisom, whose cross has been nodded out, but Ahmed Idris with the ball right now. The ball back to Kachuko Chisom. Another pull out there. It's low this time around, and Gabriel Lekon didn't take chances there, and that was a very vital interception there, because I mean the opposing striker was right at his shoulder, right behind his shoulder, I beg your pardon, and would have just nicked that in for the equalizing goal. That's a comfortable catch there for Azan Amoni, who is in goal for the One Pro Sport team. And he clears it out. It's a deep one. Okoli Frederick will challenge that and is beaten to that with relative ease by the defender there, Tohib Mustafa, for the Super Soccer team. 1-0 is still the scoreline via a penalty kick in the first half of the match from Okoli Frederick, when the goalkeeper for Super Soccer International, Owolabi Quadri, tripped Ekene Joseph of the pro team. Free kick there, taking shot. Olaiwaju Gafar with the ball, takes it back, knocks it back to Kachuku, knocks it back to Okoronko Uchenna, and the Super Soccer International team taking their time. Ball played back to the goalkeeper, Owolabi Quadri, and that's a misplaced pass by the goalkeeper, and that's a throw-in to the One Pro Sport team deep in the half of the Super Soccer International team. Throw-in taken quickly by Olamelekon Oshobayo, who is the left back for the One Pro Sport team, and it's Unjoku Emmanuel with the ball right now, puts in a cross. It's a lame effort, and it's well gathered by Owolabi Quadri, the goalkeeper for the Super Soccer International. And that's a throw-in to the One Pro Soccer team. Ukachuko Chisom couldn't control the ball there, and it's going to be Jafar Mohammed who would throw that. And we're roughly 10-12 minutes into the second half. We've not seen sparks yet. I think both teams are just trying to take it cool. Hopefully his fatigue doesn't come in. That's a clear-cut chance. A very good ball for Okoli Frederick, but he couldn't get there on time, and I think Adetola Olawale had to put himself there on the line. It's brave defending. I hope he doesn't have issues with his foot right there, because he came in collision with Okoli Frederick when they stretched for the ball together. And the ball is out of play right now. It's going to be a throw-in to the One Pro Sport team. The scoreline is still 1-0, with One Pro Sport team being ahead. A bit of confusion right there. The linesman ruled the throw-in in favor of the Super Soccer International team, but it got overruled by referee Abiodun, the center ref, who adjudged that the throw-in had to go the way of the One Pro Sport team. And they spotted an infringement right there on the far end of the pitch, the far left-hand side. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Rahman Sultan who got infringed. Free kick taken quickly by Okachukwu Chisom. Olaiwaju Gafar trying to locate Chisom's run, but that has been intercepted. The ball is back with the Super Soccer International team, and this is brave defending there by Njoku Chisom. That's a decent cross, and then the goalkeeper comes in. Is that an infringement? I think the goalkeeper, in an attempt to punch the ball, did also. That's a hard tackle. That's a hard tackle. Wow. Now the rash tackles are coming in and they're flying in from all corners, and surprisingly the referee is still lenient. He hasn't issued his card yet to anyone. But apart from the goalkeeper, I mean, for the two goalkeepers, in fact, Azan Amoni at first early on in the game, and then Olabi Quadri for the penalty infringements at the time on Ekene Joseph. But that was a beautiful attempt right there by Rahman Sultan for the Super Soccer International, but his effort just dragged wide of goal. It's still 1-0 at this point. Goal kick taken quickly by Azan Amoni, the goalkeeper of One Pro Sport team. And there's a misplaced pass right there, surprisingly by Ogaga, but that has been gathered by Ekene Joseph. And the pass clipped the heels of the defender. Ekene Joseph once again plays it, but that's too much, and that will be a throw-in to the Super Soccer International team. Both coaches again have to be worried. I mean, a handful of misplaced passes here and there. This is not uncommon in football, but when it's excessive, then it calls for concern. I think both coaches, that's Coach Akeju as well as Coach Chooks, would like to see their teams retain possession of the ball. And now this is a brilliant counter-attack down the right-hand side. Oh, he fluffed his lines big time with that attempt at goal. And I mean, that was quite ridiculous an attempt. The ball just blazed over. Probably the wind also had a part to play in the movement of the ball in that regard. Goal kick taken quickly by Azan Amoni, and it locates Gabriel Lekon. And this is the ball right now is with Godwin Ikena under pressure from two defenders, and is still able to retain the ball. Plays in Jafar Mohammed. Jafar Mohammed locates the captain Ogaga Peter. Ogaga Peter passes to Adeni Mujab, and then the One Pro Sports team just playing between themselves right there. Beautiful exchange of passes, but that wasn't controlled well by Jafar Mohammed, and it's a throw-in to the Super. Oh, it's now a throw-in to the Pro Sport team. Throw-in taken by Jafar Mohammed, and Okoli Frederick chests the ball down, and now it's back to Okoli Frederick, who is on the left-hand side of attack right now. Oh, he was trying to locate the run of Godwin Ikena, but that was intercepted. The pass comes in, and it's Ekene Joseph with the attempt at the aerial ball, but couldn't get it under control. And right now there's another cross coming in, lots of crosses. Oh, that was ballooned over the bar, and that's a goal kick for the Super Soccer International team. And it's quite understandable if the One Pro Sport team are actually putting in decent crosses. Their striker is a Langren striker, quite tall, Okoli Frederick, and then we also have a couple of others who not so tall as he is, but they are also tall and strong. So aerially, it's almost like a no contest between the Super Soccer team as well as the One Pro Sport team. But this is football. It's not just about the aerial duel. It's also about the terrestrial duel. It's also about the mental duel, the physical duel, in terms of pace. There's so much contest in the game of football, and it's just interesting to see when teams slug it out against one another in virtually all aspects of these duels I mentioned earlier. Now that's a throw-in there, but that has been intercepted by Gabriel Lekon of the One Pro Sport team. The ball right now is with Tawhid Mustafa, who launches a deep one in, trying to look at. Oh, that's been intercepted. In Joko Emmanuel with the long clearance, and then the ball is with Jafar Mohammed, and Jafar Mohammed is with the ball back again. His attempted cross has been intercepted, and now this ball gets across. Oh, that's well done, and that's Okoronko Uchenna with the defense, which is beautifully done. And then both teams right now struggling to have control of the ball. It's almost like with every 10 seconds possession changes hands. They need to retain control of the ball to be able to carve out chances. It's still a cagey game, 1-0 it is. The goal coming from the sports kick in the 41st minute of the match, courtesy of Okoli Frederick's strike. And that's the situation of things at this stage. Oh, the referee intercepts play right there and pulls play back according to the new rules, and that's going to be the referee with the dead ball. and that's beautiful. That's how the shot comes in, but that's way over. And we're gonna have another substitution. This time around, the substitution is coming from the One Pro Sport team, and it's gonna be Olopade Mifdal. Olopade Mifdal coming in. Olopade Mifdal coming in. Oh, we're having two substitutions as well, as the Super Soccer International team will be making their own changes. Olopade Mifdal coming in right there, and let's see, he replaces Michael Taiwo. Olopade Mifdal replaces Michael Taiwo for the One Pro Sport team, while for the Super Soccer International, it's Rahman Sultan making way. Rahman Sultan making way for Adesar Saheed. Rahman Sultan makes way for Adesar Saheed, and let's see if Adesar Saheed can bring anything to the attack of the Super Soccer International. As you can see, he drops down into the middle of the pitch quickly and is the target of this ball. So apparently he's a striker. That's a long range attempt there by Isiaq Shitu, but that's well gathered by Azan Amoni, who launches the ball, tries to locate Frederick Okoli, but Okoli is all by himself. And that's what you get when you play 4-5-1 formation. Yeah, that's what happens. The striker is isolated, and then Frederick, before support can come from the wings, is oftentimes stifled by the centre backs. Still 1-0. Free kick taken quickly, and it's Olopade Mifdal in the middle of the park is the one with the ball right about now. Passes to Ekene Joseph. Ekene Joseph ignores the run from Olamilekan Oshobayo, and that's been intercepted as well. You would have expected him to pass to Olopade Misika. Now this is a counter attack. It's 4 against 2 with Ahmed Idris with the ball, and is he able to get it? Oh, that's brilliant display there by Azan Amoni, who gets off his line quickly to intercept the pass, and the ball is out for a throw-in. Lovely, lovely. That's a very good goalkeeper. A very good goalkeeper. You want your goalkeeper to be on his toes at all times, to be able to judge when he needs to come out and when he needs to stay on his line. And Azan Amoni has proved that indeed he is one to watch out for in terms of goalkeepers in this tournament. That's very good. Adetola Olawale with the throw-in, and then that's been intercepted. Seems fatigue is already coming in. Ahmed Idris with the ball. Seems he got an elbow to his face, but that wasn't spotted by the referee. Oh, now this is a race. You expect Olabi Kodri, the goalkeeper, to come out, and is off his line to pick the ball calmly. He hesitated there for a minute though. And it's Ukachukwu Chisom with the ball right now. Ahmed Idris as well with the ball. And both teams trying to carve out plays. The Super Soccer International trying to get an equalizing goal for this. Ekene Joseph with the ball. He's on the run. He's on the run on the right hand side. Arch, that was too heavy a pass for Okoli Frederick, and it was much closer to the goalkeeper, Owolabi Kodri, who collects the ball calmly and throws it out to Ukachukwu Chisom, who is driving up the field, and it's right now with Ahmed Idris. Ahmed Idris trying to locate the run. Oh, that was just too much. Just too much. He was trying to locate the run of Olabisi Ayola, who is on for the Super Soccer International team. Olamilekan Oshobayo with the ball, and now it's Ekene Joseph locates the run of Olopade Mifdal, but Mifdal can't control the ball, and right now it's with Okoronkwa Uchenna. Okoronkwa Uchenna passes to Olaiwaju Gafa. There's an inter-exchange of passes between both players. Right now it's Okoronkwa Uchenna passes on to his fellow centre-back, and Tohib Mustafa. Tohib Mustafa launches it long. Can it get there? That's a pace. Yes, that's one of the duels we're talking about in terms of pace. Oh, that's a beautiful one, but it's been cleared out. And Unjoku Emmanuel with the ball controls beautifully with his chest, but on the stretch he loses possession of it. And right now the ball is with Adetola Olawale of Super Soccer International. He drives down the right hand side, puts in a cross, a low one, but that has been intercepted. Olopade Mifdal with the ball, passes to Unjoku Emmanuel, and now the ball has been passed on to Ekene Joseph, but that has been intercepted by Okoronkwa Uchenna, who has been a rock in the defense of the Super Soccer International team. It must be said, he is one to watch out for. He's strong, he's tall, and aerially is also strong. It's almost like he's the complete package in terms of your centre back, the qualities you need in the centre back, which is quite commendable. Azan Amoni with the ball not cleared properly, and It's been intercepted by Adeniji Imujab, his team is centre back, and then the clearance by Gabriel Olalekan was poor, and now the ball is now in the hands of Olabisi Ayola, who swivels, but his attempt at goal is way wide off the mark. I mean, way wide off the mark, and that probably sums up the attacking intent or the attacking precedent that the Super Soccer International team have shown in this match thus far. We've seen so many attempts off target. They've been poor frigates in front of goal, and that explains why they're still behind in this match by a lone goal. Olopade Misbah with the ball locates the run of Olamilekan Oshobayo, the left back, and there's an inter-exchange of passes, but the attempt is weak as it's closer to the goalkeeper, Olabi Kodri, who collects calmly and throws it out to Ukachukwu Chisom, who is pushing up front. The left back for the Super Soccer International team is another one to watch out for. This is a beautiful pass. Azan Amoni is off his line quickly, and that has been intercepted as well by Tohib Mustafa, the centre back for Super Soccer International. Adeotola Olawale with the team, and Okoronkwo Uchenna, just as I said earlier, is probably the total package right about now in terms of his centre back. So decent, so strong, aware, his movements on and off the ball is quite commendable, and I think he is the real deal. It's still 1-0 at this stage, and that's Njoku Emmanuel failing to control the ball, and Olabisi Ayola trying to have an inter-exchange of passes with Adisa Said, but they've lost the ball. It's Jafar Mohammed with it right now, and that's also a poor attempt. Ukachukwu Chisom, who has been a very decent left back for the Super Soccer team. Oh, that's a beautiful goal! Wow, what an equalizer! That was a shot by Ahmed Idris, but it got spilled by Azan Amoni in goal, who should have done better. And we're right now level at 1 apiece, and that goal came in quite late into the second half, it must be said. That was a well-struck ball. The goalkeeper should have done better, Azan Amoni, in goal for the One Pro Sports team. But you must agree that Ahmed Idris struck that very well. And it's 1 goal apiece. Now the game is level, and I'm sure both teams would have a go for it in terms of getting the winning goal. Let's see how that pans out. Is Isiak Shitu right there having an inter-exchange of pass with Olabisi Ayola, who got stripped, and there's a free kick for the Super Soccer International team, who seem to have all the momentum at their side right about now. Adetola Olawale has been substituted, and right now you have Jola Osho Tohib in place for him. Right now we have just the 2 centre backs for the Super Soccer International team in their own half. All other 8 players are upfield deep into the half of the One Pro Sport team, and this is taken by Olaiwaju Gafar. His free kick, it's been nodded out, but Ukachukwu Chisom, the left back for Super Soccer International, makes a run for it, is dispossessed, and now this is an attempt at the counter attack. That's well done, and Jafar Mohammed trying to locate Ekene Joseph, but once again Okoronkwo Uchenna, the centre back for the Super Soccer International team, is a rock in defence as he nods to his goalkeeper, who collects calmly and then gives it out to Ukachukwu Chisom. Now this is another attempt at a counter attack by the One Pro Sport team, and there's a bit of a push there. That can be guided to a goal kick again, because it's going to be a corner kick if it goes out, and then the ball is out for a throw. Here comes another substitution for the One Pro Sport team, and we have Chidinma Nwagu coming on. Chidinma Nwagu is coming on, and I think Coach Chooks is going for the win as he takes off Okoli Frederick, his striker, and is bringing on another striker. Chidinma Nwagu is coming on for Okoli Frederick, who has done a very good job in terms of hold-up play, Apparently he's been isolated up front, and you can understand if fatigue has set in as he makes his way out of the field while Chidima Nwagu steps into the field. It's the ball right now is with the that has been intercepted brilliantly by Ogaga Peter, the captain for the One Pro Sport team. And it's Njoku Emmanuel having an inter-exchange of pass with Mivsdal, and Mivsdal tries as much as possible to pass to Chidima Nwagu, who has his first touch having just come on. And then there's an inter-exchange of passes once again between Olamilekan Oshobayo and Mivsdal. Now it's Nwagu once again, plays it down to Mivsdal. Mivsdal with the cut back, but that has been cleared nicely. But the danger is not gone. Adeni Mujab locates Olamilekan Mushbao. Both players interchange passes once again. And Gabriel Lekan with the ball. The One Pro Sports team just having a one-touch football, you want to call it, so something similar to a tiki-taka, and that's an attempt at goal. Oh, the goalkeeper spills it, Olabi Quadri, and he gathers it with ease. 1-1 it is, 1 goal apiece in this intriguing match. Not several chances have been created, but you must say that both teams have definitely had a say in it in terms of offensive plays. That's an infringement spotted by the referee. And ball has been played back for a free kick to the Super Soccer International team. Free kick taking long, and can he get there? Yes, he's able to keep it under control, but it's been dispossessed. And play continues as the referee doesn't see it as an infringement. And right now, that's beautiful. They're done by Jafar Mohammed, who turns from 1 and 2. And the ball is with Mivsdal right now. Mivsdal with a quick feet there. And now it's with Njoku Emmanuel. And this is Ekene Joseph getting support from Olamilekan Oshobayo. He loses it. This can be the goal. Oh no, why did he delay in taking the shot there? I'm quite surprised. Mivsdal is left-footed. Oh, that's a beautiful save, a world-class save there. More of a reflex save by the goalkeeper. That's more of a reflex save by the goalkeeper right there. That was beautiful. That was creeping in. It was creeping into the rear post, and the goalkeeper was able to dive low as quickly as possible to his right-hand side to prevent that from going in. That's one of those top-class saves you see from top goalkeepers like Jan Oblak of Atletico Madrid, or David De Gea of Manchester United, or the likes of Alisson and Ederson of Liverpool and City, Manchester City respectively. The player is down on the field. I am yet to decipher who it is. You have his teammates rallying around him in show of solidarity and support. Hopefully it's not something major. I can see the medical official attending to him, and I think it has something to do with his ankle. It's quite understandable. These players have been running for quite a while, almost 90 minutes. You can expect that a bit of strains and sprains here and there, and fatigue. I mean, the wear and tear on the body. The beautiful game of football has a special effect on the body in terms of wear and tear. Corner kick taken quickly by Olamilekan Oshobayo, but referee pulls play back because it wasn't ready, and that's because the player going out had not left the field at the time. Olamilekan Oshobayo takes the free goal corner kick shot again, and it's back to him. Olamilekan Oshobayo with the ball, and he's looking for assistance from his teammates. This Chidima Nwagu and Olamilekan Oshobayo exchanging passes once again. Njoku Emmanuel with the ball, and then that has been intercepted by Jola Oshotohib, and that should be a free kick. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's a free kick. Gabriel Lekan, the centre back for the Pro Sport team, was overlapping and got tripped there, and it's one of those rare moves you see from Gabriel Lekan. As a matter of fact, that's actually his first attempt at an offensive play. I'm talking about the centre back Gabriel Lekan. He hasn't been that close to the opposition's box, and then he's won inside a free kick in a very decent area that should be taken by Ogaga Peter who is standing over the ball. There's Jafar Mohammed as well. As a matter of fact, you have 3 players who fancy their chances from such a distance. It's a 4-man wall or a 5-man wall, and then let's see if Owolabi Quadri can get things done. That's a decent one taken by Jafar Mohammed, but it's gathered by Owolabi Quadri, who launches it quickly for a counter attack, but that has been prevented. Jafar Mohammed with the ball, trying to locate Ekene Joseph, but Ekene Joseph wasn't ready. Piles the pressure on, and is he able to get the ball? No, but Olamilekan Oshibayo will get there first, and I think that train belongs to the Super Soccer International, just as the referee has decided. He was late in deciding, though, the referee. And Chidima Nwagu with the displaced pass, Okoronkwo Uchenna intercepting and then releasing Ahmed Idris, but his first touch was poor and it allowed the ball get past him from that first touch. Chidima Nwagu with the ball right about now, passes on, and then this is Olamilekan Oshobayo, the left back, on an overlapping run, and he puts the and just when it seemed like he was getting the better of Jola Oshotohib, the ball hits his leg and spirals out for a goal kick. Owolabi Quadri, the goalkeeper for Super Soccer International, with the goal kick, will most likely take it short, but from the look of things, he's probably going to take it short as expected. That's what he has been doing all game long, and let's see if this will be any different or it will be same of the same. Oh, apparently he's leaving it out. I guess fatigue is coming in. He's leaving it for his player, his midfielder Olaiwaju Gafar, who will take this one, and definitely it's going to be deep. He's going to hit it deep. Ouch. He couldn't get it as high as he wanted, and the referee has spotted a free kick right there. Referee Abidemi doing a very good job in this game thus far. Olaiwaju Gafar with a free kick taken deep, and that's been intercepted as well. And Adeni Mujab was the one who intercepted it. Jafar Mohammed with the ball right about now, intercepted by Ukachukwu Chisum. And this is Olaiwaju Gafar with the ball, but it's been dispossessed once again. Gabriel Lekon with the ball, trying to locate on the far right hand side. Now this is Ekene Joseph being played in. Unjoku Emmanuel with the ball. Unjoku Emmanuel, oh, that's been intercepted, but this is a promising chance for them. They can't get it, and it's been cleared once again with Olumuyiwa Akim intercepting that pass. I think both sides are tired right now. Quite understandable. It's 1 goal apiece, 1-1. The first goal coming in the first half for the Pro Sport team, courtesy of a penalty kick which Okoli Frederick converted with ease. And in the second half, you had a shot that was fumbled and spilled into goal. The shot from Ahmed Idris was spilled into goal by Azan Amoni, the goalkeeper of Pro Sport team. 1 goal apiece, and right now we're heading towards the conclusion of this match. It's a free kick to the Super Soccer International team, taken deep into the half, and it's into the box. This can be a chance. The shot is skewed by Isiaq Shitu, and that was on his favorite foot, which is surprising. That was well done. I mean, the hold-up play was beautiful, and the ball fell nicely to his left foot, which is his favorite foot, his stronger foot. Unfortunately, he can only slice his shot way wide off Hassan Amoni's goal post. This is a counter attack right about now. Oh, that's beautiful step overs. Oh, that's well done, and that's an infringement. That should have been a yellow card, but it seems referee Abidemi is actually in a very good mood, because he's yet to issue any card to any player aside the goalkeepers. Remember, Azan Amoni got a yellow card very early in the game, I think the 2nd minute, and then Owolabi Quadri got another yellow card when he caused the penalty. Aside that, he hasn't issued any card, any booking to any player. And it's a corner kick for the Pro Sport team, who are pushing to get the winning goal in this dying minutes of the match. Corner kick taken deep, and it's Ekene Joseph attacking the ball, but his header is way off the post. and that's going to be a goal kick to Super Soccer International. I'm sure we're boiling down to the last few minutes of this game, and referee Abidemi will be looking at his watch and being mindful of the time as we look towards the end of this match. It's been an intriguing match, a couple of chances wasted here and there by both sides, but all in all, I think both coaches will be comfortable with a point apiece, because we've not really had a dominant side that could really lay claim to deserving all 3 points. It's 1 point apiece right about now. It's 1 goal apiece right about now, and both sides look right on track to get the 1 point. Finally, referee Abidemi, is that a foul throw he detected? Oh, okay. He calls for the throw to be taken again. Ukachukwu Chisom took the throw in, from a higher position off the pitch than it should have been, and this is a comfortable catch for the goalkeeper Azan Amoni, who locates Chidima Nwagu, who is under pressure. Gabriel Lekon plays it out to the overlapping run of Olamilekon Oshobayo. Olamilekon Oshobayo locates his striker Mifsdal, and Mifsdal's shot is dragged wide. Is that a corner kick? I think there was a deflection there, but the referee has signaled for a goal kick. Goal kick to the Super Soccer International. Goal kick taken shot by the goalkeeper to Okechukwu Uchenna, who clears the ball out, and it's with Olabisi Ayola. Olabisi Ayola looking out for the run of Idris Amal, but his cross is way too deep, and that goes out for a throw-in to the Pro Sport team. And you can see Coach Akeju on the sidelines expressing his displeasure at Idris Amal's overlapping run, and that's cross, which he deemed not good enough considering he had better options. And it's the Pro Sport Simunjoku Emmanuel with the ball right now, gives it to his captain Ogaga Peter. Ogaga Peter gives it to Chidima Nwagu, and this is looking promising, and that's onside. Oh wow, why didn't he take the shot? He was trying to get so comfortable, I guess. Godwin Ikena there, and that was the last attack of the game. That was the last attempt of the game, as referee Abidemi has blown his final whistle to end proceedings of this match. It was quite an interesting match, it must be said. Both teams had their chances, they couldn't take it, they missed it, but at the end of the day it ends 1 goal apiece, and both teams will probably be contented with a point apiece, because as I said earlier, no team was extremely dominant that would have laid claim to deserving all 3 points. And I'm sure both coaches will be looking at addressing the issues that were evident in this game in terms of defensive vulnerabilities as well as offensive vulnerabilities for both sides. And you can see both teams come together at the center of the field to probably have a prayer of some sort. And that shows you the spirit of sportsmanship by both teams. You could have slugged it out for 90 minutes. You could have had rash tackles in there. You could have had several pushes and shoves. But at the end of the day, it's all about what the game promotes. One love, one spirit, and that's what we're seeing right about now from both teams. Kudos to both teams having shown that spirit of sportsmanship, which is what we project and we promote all the time between players, between clubs, and between fans. 1-1 it's been. 1-1 it has ended, rather, in this second match between the Super Soccer International and the One Pro Sports Club, and Coach Akeju of the Super Soccer International and Coach Chooks of the One Pro Sports Club will definitely be pleased with the points and the results of the match. Going into their next matches, I'm sure both teams